I bought these Klipsch RB-81 Refence 2 speakers to replace a pair of vintage Klipsch KG2.5 speakers. My initial impression after hooking them up was that they were very tinny sounding and had too much high-end compared to my old speakers. After a couple of weeks of letting them get burned in with various types and levels of music, I still thought that they had too much high-end. I had to make some pretty drastic corrections to my EQ to tone down the higher frequencies. Now that I finally have EQ set properly, I can honestly say that these speakers deliver a rich, full sound and pack a serious punch. I attribute the initial tinny sound to using my old EQ settings for different speakers, and expecting these speakers to be exactly the same. They are not. 2. The horns on these speakers are incredibly efficient and thus provide great output without the need for much EQ boost. Overall, I'm very pleased with these speakers and they look great too, especially with the grills removed. Wow! Am I glad that I found these before they are long gone. This set of speakers are amazingly crisp and the bass is exceptionally good. Perfect for my setup. These speakers sound great with my low-powered 14WPC Vintage Eco HF81 integrated tube amp. Very musical and dynamic. The high sensitivity of the RB-81 tubes make them ideal for using with low wattage tube amps. They deliver a decent amount of volume and excellent full-range dynamics, using a moderately powered amp. Great speakers for the money. I love these speakers, more floor standing than bookshelf with bigger sound to match. Took a week for the mild sibilance to mellow and now personally I find the sound very natural and well balanced, a real pleasure to listen to for both music and movies. Very highly recommended. These two-way speakers are nothing but outstanding. These Klipsch RB-81 reference speakers are on the discount nude list, built like a tank, and the sound is so clear even at this price point. The sound stangy is expansive when you drive them a little like a racehorse. The highs are clear and crisp while the bass is tight without booming or exhibiting any flabby distortion. Example, get a Phil Collins CD and play in the air tonight and you will feel like you were at a live concert. True, the mids are a little thin but what do you expect from a two-way design? These speakers are in my basement by the bar and easily fill the entire room. Upstairs for critical listening I have a set of 4-way, tower, studio monitor speakers with a cost of over $24,000 versus the Klipsch RB-81 bookshelf speakers downstairs at a cost of less than $400. It's a no-brainer. These RB-81 speakers are the real deal so you better grab them while you can before they are gone. I replaced my BIC 28-2 center with this and don't get me wrong, the BIC was great till the tweeter blew out. Before that it was fine minus the bass wasn't deep but it was there. But now with this RB-81 2 as my center the bass is to my ear about 30% deeper and more present, with the vocals just as clear. I purchased these to replace Klipsch floor standing speakers WF35. I wanted an upgrade in sound and needed a lower profile speaker. These did exactly that and wish I would have considered the move sooner. Great sounding set of speakers. I have the reference 2.7. To set up these bookshelves are beyond perfect. I use them for surrounds. I wanted a bigger woofer since my fronts and centers are the RF72 and RC64 The RB-81 2 helps balance the rear surrounds. Worth the price. They're really big compared to most any 6-inch bookshelf but worth the price. Over my lifetime, I've owned lots of audio equipment / speakers of various brands. Since I started with Klipsch a few years ago, I've never looked back. I recently took delivery of a pair of these RB-81 reference 2s for the shop. When I push a full 90% at 100 W, RMS, per /ch at these, they just won't quit. It's like, the more you give them, the more they want. I need a more powerful amplifier now. If your audio palette is anything like mine, you'll especially love the crisp, super clean, Clear highs, and these RB-81 reference to deliver brightest highs I've ever experienced. Of course, like all Klipsch products, their appearance is as threatening as they sound and perform. I'm quite sure there are those who'd be unquestionably afraid of these speakers when you crank it up. Ha ha ha. Update, June 29, 2018, I'm still so incredibly impressed with these speakers. I prefer to listen to these in the garage, in stereo over my entire Klipsch Dolby/Atmos system in my living room. Update, March 5, 2019, I bought 2 more to use as front presents for my Dolby/Atmos configuration. I've been running 120 watts per channel at 90% into these, and they simply remain perfectly clean and clear. A word about IQ Entertainment, seller. In another sale, I had a lot of trouble and IQ responded to my query with disinformation. I love Klipsch products which I recommend exclusively, but find someone other than IQ Entertainment to buy from. Amazing sound. Looks great. I'm using them for side surrounds and these things are so realistic I turn my head up in because I think I'm hearing something for real behind me. Amazing sound stage and clarity both in 2-channel audio and as part of a larger system. A no-brainer. Click link in description for more reviews.